On this episode of ClaireTrips, it's day 16 of my 21-day road trip with my best friend, Justin. After spending most of our trip hiking in remote mountains, exploring small quirky towns, and relaxing in nature, we threw ourselves into big city life for the final 5 days of the trip, visiting Salzburg, Vienna, and London. We're in Salzburg and we're tired. I don't know what happened, but we're both tired. But we're gonna go out anyways and eat. I usually prefer nature over big cities, and I'm ashamed to say that I did not have the greatest attitude when we got to Salzburg. I was exhausted, overheating, and wishing I could rewind and go back to Hallstatt.
This place is a little nuts.
Our first day in Salzburg, we wandered the streets in search of snacks and a good view for enjoying the sunset.
All right, we were looking for this fancy place, and we found the fancy place, and now Justin is getting cold feet about getting coffee. Strudel. And I'm thinking dessert before dinner sounds like an excellent plan. I'm thinking either this chocolate milk with ice cream in it, or I mean, look at that thing. I mean, really, look at that thing.
Justin and I got silent treatmented out of a cafe. It was kind of a fancy cafe, but really, they ignored us for 15 minutes. Justin tried to call over the waiter, made eye contact with him, and the waiter continued to ignore him. And then the guy who gave me my $3 falafel sandwich threw a receipt at me.
Today's the day of crying children, isn't it? Jeez.
This is the time that we went to the 4th floor of a parking garage because we went down a tunnel and that's where we ended up. So, what the heck are we doing? The thing is that everyone who's parking here is dressed so nice. They all look so fabulous. And there ends the tale of what is in that tunnel.
We're going to every single viewpoint that we could potentially get to in the morning because you can't get up there until it opens. We're hoping that the Modern Art Museum, which is right there, will have a better view.
Our search for the best viewpoint in the city left us surprisingly frustrated, but the day ended on a good note when I finally got video evidence that Justin does indeed snore, which he spent most of the trip denying.
Okay, Salzburg. I have free coffee. I have on an outfit that hopefully won't be objectionable to the waiters. And it's a pretty day. A little bit cloudy, but I like it.
Day 2, we started fresh with a better attitude, ready to find as many Sound of Music sites as we could manage on foot.
I just sang an entire song from Sound of Music from memory, and Justin is shocked, as if this is not normal. You don't know me at all.
I love Sound of Music, but I didn't realize how excited I would be about all of this. People keep singing and jumping on the steps. I'm amazed I've managed not to.
Justin says I have a gray hair. I have to see it. I have to have proof.
You really want me to pluck it out?
Yeah, I want proof. My first gray hair!
Oh, there's another one.
Wait, no!
Yes.
Stop it! It's like the whole hair is gray.
You have 2. That's your 3rd gray.
Oh my god!
I am officially going gray. He found like 5.
Von Trapp family house is right there, which according to Google is a 32-minute walk. I feel like we could do that, no problem. Great prices, delicious looking stuff. I'm sold. €1? I guess it's just like a tomato sandwich. That's beautiful. And they have like mini pizzas. Oh, spinach feta snack. Take my money. Take all my money.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? You can't, but it is raining today in Salzburg. And I don't have a poncho or a boat or nothing else to do. We're gonna get so soaked today in Salzburg. Alright, I'm done. No more.
I don't know how we got here, but this is pretty.
Where are we?
Position. Yep. So we're up real north. We need to go down.
Justin thinks this will take us to the Museum of Modern Art. And if it does, I'll be very pleased.
You can walk down this way and go back, have lunch, and then walk back to the palace.
We're going to the palace where they filmed the Von Trapp family's house. It's only a 30-minute walk. This palace has been transformed into a hotel. So we were legit walking around a hotel ground without permission. My heart kind of skipped a beat when I saw it. Now we're gonna go out to the lookout point where all the Sound of Music buses hang out to look at it from across the lake.
We finished our second day in Salzburg with a tour of the fortress that overlooks the city, where we finally gained access to some of the views of the city that had been taunting us ever since we arrived.
Good morning! Justin wants schnapps for presents for people. So we're gonna go find some schnapps and then we're gonna eat some breakfast. And then we're gonna leave for Vienna. So that man was a very good salesman. I just wanted one thing to put over ice cream and he's like, oh, you tried this. And so I'm like, uh-oh. Now I have to get two. And now I've had schnapps at 9:30 in the morning. Is your bag gonna be overweight now? Because of all the schnapps. So. We need to get some bread in Justin's system so he can try. That was amazing. It's been a morning. I had coffee, and then I had pastries, and then I had schnapps. Now we're gonna go to Vienna. We needed to unload our bags at our hotel because we're gonna go give back our rental car because we no longer need it. So, we circled this place for who knows how long looking for a place to park. There's nowhere to park. I'm parked illegally. So we went up separately to the hotel. We're a mess. It is so hot. The hotel is lovely, but I can't wait to show it to you because the ceiling is so low that my head almost brushes it. Welcome to Vienna. So it feels a little Alice in Wonderlandy since we're basically taller than the door. Ooh, I made it through. I made it through. In here it's nice and open and pretty. We have a terrace. What's your enthusiasm level, Justin?
1000%.
Can I get a woo? The thing to do here is to get coffee and cake. So we are looking for coffee and cake. It catches the poop so it doesn't get on the road.
I always go with iced chocolate milk with ice cream in it, but it's so hot. All I want is lemonade, and this is the closest thing in Fancyland.
We spent the evening wandering the grounds of Schönbrunn Palace, which was a perfect place to enjoy the sunset.
It's very quiet right now because the museums are closed, but we're gonna go look at the gardens. So even at the nicest fountains, they always put a little wood board so that the duckies can get in and out of the pond. That's just so nice. Good morning, Vienna. We're gonna go wander around again, because that's what we do in cities.
After wandering Vienna for hours, we enjoyed a grand finale sunset from the top of St. Stephen's Cathedral. Our flight home included a one-day layover in London, so we took the opportunity to wander the city, and I got to let my inner Harry Potter fan geek out a little bit too. Thank you so much for going on this trip with me. I'm so excited because I'm leaving on another adventure very soon, so make sure to keep a lookout for those videos, and I will see you on my next trip.